welcome to Cheese Bakery Training Center. Here we offer you training in pastry snacks, cakes of low calorie. Today we're going to make pies. Starting off with our flour that has been well sifted and a spice of cinnamon and nutmeg just for flavor. This is a pastry crust we're making. In making pastry crusts, we need baking powder. Baking powder is a leavening agent. Here you can add half tablespoon to the flour, which is already spiced with nutmeg and cinnamon. Immediately you do that, bring out the air, and because this is a pastry crust, we need cold water. Cold water is used when we're dealing with pastry crust. And we have our filling. Filling consists of beef, onion, spring onion, carrots, as you like it. The filling has already been cooked and kept to cool. Another thing we need that's very important is the butter. Pastry crust, butter, solidified butter. This butter already contains oil, so there will be no need for oil. It contains salt, so there will be no need for us to put any salt for taste, since it's salted butter. This salted butter is also cold. Remember I said we're dealing with pastry crust, cold pastries. Cold pastries. I've already used 1 sachet of water, and I'm using 1 sachet of butter to 1 kg of flour to produce nothing less than 30 pieces of pies. As I'm rubbing it in, this is what you call rubbing in, to bring it together. Be careful of your water consistency so that the dough does not become sticky. The more you pull it forward and backward, the more it comes together. It could take some time to develop or to come together. The crust has come together after about 15 to 30 minutes of kneading. Kneading means pulling it forward and backward, forward and backward, forward and backward. You can see the texture now. It has come together, and we use our board. We put flour on the board surface. This is called rubbing in flour, to help our hands to knead more. The rubbing in flour shouldn't be too much, very little, so that it doesn't affect the texture of the dough. This dough can now be cut into balls. Cut into balls for easy rolling. As you can see, I'm going to cut 1 ball at a time to make work faster. You can also as well just roll everything to make work faster. 3 balls have been cut, and our rolling pin is needed. We've rubbed 3 balls. Make sure your dough is smooth. One ball and 2 balls. Press down and roll. When you are rolling, you roll forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. We're trying as much as possible to make it as light as possible. So you have to press down well and roll forward and backward. Press down well, roll forward and backward. Press down very well, roll forward and backward. Press down well. You can see it's very flat and light. texture is very important. Another ball, press down forward and backward. Press down well, forward and backward. As you see, as I'm lifting it, it's light and fluffy. You can see it's transparent, very flat. Forward and backward. It's no longer thick. Forward and backward. If you wish to do a design, use our cutter, press it down. Another cutter, the other side, press it down. As you can see, you can use our hand to give more flattening texture. Pressing it down. Now we put our filling that's cooled at the center. At the center. Light filling at the center. Then we cover it up on top. Before we cover it up, we need water to ensure that it seals and it doesn't burst open when it's in the oven. So our hand must be moist with water. Some people prefer using egg yolk, but water is another alternative so that it doesn't burst open at the side. And then I press it down. Press it down. Press it down. Press it down. With a fork to make another design at the edge lightly. And there you go. That's the first pie. Make sure you press lightly in order to allow air to enter while baking and puff up very well. It enhances also the beauty of the pie. Second type of shape we are doing is the single rectangle shape. The first one was two sides. This one is just one single rectangle shape. Here it's the same method. You roll backward and forward, trying to get a circle shape. Roll backward and forward, backward and forward, backward and forward, backward and forward. As you can see, I'm trying to get a rectangle shape. Here, here, and here is my rectangle shape. I use my pizza cutter. Sorry, it's still my circle shape. I'm going to use my pizza cutter. If you don't have a pizza cutter, you can also use a knife to cut out a rectangle. A neat rectangle. The neat rectangle has been cut out and placed to knit well. This is the length, this is the width. You place your